Okay, welcome to this week's plan with me. I'm gonna film a little talk through portion and then I'm gonna speed up over the vase. So basically this week I decided to use the Foodie kit, and I wanted to use this because Kane was coming and he said, oh, this is the kit I'm using, and we were gonna use this before whenever he was supposed to come, long story. But I was like, okay, let's use this. And I love the neutral colors of this. And I initially had planned to use silver if you watched my kit lineup. But I had a last minute change because I had pulled this out and I was ready to like take the picture of everything laying down. And then I saw this out of the corner of my eye. The matte silver, matte bronze shimmer foil bundle. And I was like, oh girl, this is like a match made in heaven with the nudes and the gray. I gasped, which I am sad because currently, well, even if I ordered it right now from Hannah, it wouldn't come in time because the girl is swamped with sale orders because she's amazing. But I had initially wanted to do it in silver, and I had pulled out the, I don't know, sparkle or something, luxe, these quotes, and then the forks, which would have been perfect, but honestly I could just save them for whatever. Any type of food kit, which I mean, these days almost every kit has food in it. But I was like, this is the time to use this. It's like, has the gray, it has the nude, it's everything. So I'm pulling out this, which is currently in shop. It's like new. Like whenever I had paired this, like back whenever Kane was coming last time, I didn't have this. Like, I don't even know if I had ordered this yet. So 2 boxes of the full box and the glitter header overlays, the bougie boxes, which are everything. And I pulled out these because I do need some extenders. So these are available a la carte in shop, so we'll get into those. Then it has the new, oh my God, this is gonna be so amazing. And then the bottom, oh, it's so pretty. I'm so excited to use this because I haven't used the mixed metal format yet, but I'm gonna be using it a bunch soon. So I pulled out these just in case I needed more bougies. I pulled out the matte bronze. All of these are available in shop in the limited edition section if you want to get some matte bronze extras. The labels, the more icons in case I need them. Obviously going to prioritize what's in the kit. And then also the scripts. Amazing. And then I also have this from Hannah. It's the only thing I have in matte bronze besides Pirates quotes. But I don't know if Pirates quotes really go with this. But this is my freebie, which says Big Princess Energy and has some icons, whatever, and as if. I'm probably just going to put this in because like I have it, and also me and Kane are big Princess Energy, and then also probably just use these icons. But I just wanted to kind of talk through my base since I did kind of change it up. Not that like, I mean, some of you might not even watch my kit lineups. Most of you, maybe you don't, I don't know. So you're like, Andrea, I didn't know you were going to use gray with, and silver with it, so it doesn't even matter. But I just wanted to go over, like, this is a stellar combo. Like, I'm so excited because I was excited to use this kit, but I was like, it's summer. I don't know. I feel like there's other kits I could use, but now that it's with this, I'm like, let's go. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and get into it. So fun story. I think I mentioned earlier in this video that Kane was like, oh, I'm using this kit. You should use it. We'll be twins, blah, 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 blah. And then I just watched like yesterday his kit lineup, and he's like, oh, for the week, I'm using Planner Heaven. And I was like, but I'm glad that I picked this foil bundle because I feel like if I would have done silver, I would have been like, why did I use this? Why did I put this base down? I'm so annoyed, but it's fine that we're not twinning because this foil bundle is everything. So let's go ahead and get into it. First things first, on the sidebar, I do want to mark that it is 3 weeks till Disneyland. Very excited about that. I'm going to try and keep everything like, a little more neutral. Let's use one of these Creativity and Ink Mickeys because I think that'd be cute, and it's also kind of neutral. I feel like there is like colors in this kit though, so it's not a big deal if I use some colorful things, but we're gonna try and keep everything a little more neutral. I should probably also pull out a color of the week for this too, so you guys can be involved in that. So let's see. I have my 1 week till Disneyland on last week's sheet. So let's put that up here. Yeah, like this. Oh, it's so cute. So 3 weeks till Disneyland. Let me get this one up. I feel like with tweezers, it's so sticky. But with my nails, it's like impossible. So we're just gonna have to deal with the sticky. 3 weeks till Disneyland. That is perfect. Love that. And then these are the scripts that I made myself, and I just have Kirsten cut them for me because silhouettes are not my friend. Then underneath that, I wanted to put in that it was bestie weekend, but first let's go through and pick a color of the week. Let me pull this out for color reference. I could use a gray, I don't know. I have like this nude, I feel like probably matches almost exactly. So I'm just gonna pull out the nude and maybe the gray, because this one I know has a lot of pages. Does this have page 10? It does. So I'm gonna pull out these two, and I think that should be good. I mean, I feel like literally every color has a match, but I think, do I want to pull out the black? Maybe I will. Yeah, we'll pull out this too just for fun. Okay, so for the bestie weekend, oh, I have little me and Kane stickers that are super cute. They're little munchkins Marg made me, and I have a neutral sheet. So I'm just gonna grab one of the gray ones off here for the bestie weekend. I'm actually gonna put the script down first. Just something Kane does, and I was like kind of smart for some things. Let me see if I can get this up in my nails. It's the only struggle. I ripped it. My force is too strong. Okay. And I also debated, like, do I want to keep, like, printing these out versus writing them? I think I'll do it till I get bored. But I can see myself getting, like, tired of formatting these little sheets every week. All right, so I have that. That is my sidebar, which is just basically 2 highlights. I loved this quote on here with, like, the little sparkles. I think it's just a little fun thing there. So on Monday, I had Starbucks in the morning. I have way less little things than the new format has. So let's see. Actually, I think maybe these are the same amount. It's just like an illusion. Yeah, actually, there might be the same amount. So let's just go ahead and put that in. So we have Starbucks. Also need to check if there is any scripts on here that I want to use, because obviously I would love to prioritize these. So for Starbucks, I'm just going to use the little coffee cup. And then there is a Starbucks run on here. I didn't remember that being on there, but it's on there. Starbucks run. Super cute. Then underneath that, I cleaned up my bedroom. So for that, I'm going to use a solid label. And it just needed a little zhuzhing. I think I have something that I could use for cleaning in here, or like a house or something. It's like a whole cleaning. That's a lot of like that color. Let's do a gray or a black. Black. Glad I have a bazillion of these. So let's do the little like dustpan. And then I don't remember if I did. Yeah, I did clean bedroom. That's like a little bit longer. So let's see if it'll fit. I got it on there for a little thing, but let's see. I'll just cut it down here. I do think like scripts are like nice because then I don't have to worry about my handwriting, but I do think like having to make them takes longer, and then also having to like peel them and put them down takes longer than me actually writing. So I think I'm gonna do it like this and then put a little foil there just to kind of balance it out. It's not my favorite thing ever, but it'll work. And then underneath that, I'm going to do another pattern label, and this is going to be for putting in that I hurt my neck again. I don't know if y'all remember, but I don't know why this happens, but I feel like it happens every 6 months to a year, and I hurt my neck where I like, when I turn my head even a little, it hurts. So normally it's just like, last time it happened, I was at work and I was talking to Kirsten and I like turned around to look at her, and my neck made this like crinkle sound, like a, and then my neck was like excruciating. Like I was like, can I even drive home? This time wasn't as bad, but I was like, ugh. So that time I think I waited till the next day to go to the chiropractor, and I was like, I just can't do it. Or maybe that was like the second to last time, and then it happened again, and I was like, I'm just gonna go. So I hurt my neck again. Basically, I was sitting in my computer chair and I bent down to grab my charger for my laptop, and I heard it all. And it's not as bad as it normally is, but I was like, I'm not dealing with this. I am just going to go to the like walk-in chiropractor, The Joint. You might have one near you. Which I went to a different one this time, and I'm kind of wishing that I went to the one I went to initially, because the person that I had at my last one, first of all, he's a cutie, and he was just so more like I felt like I was in there for like 20 minutes, like, and it was more informative, and like, I don't know, it was just all around better. And then this one, the person was just like 2 seconds, was like, done, leave, bye. And I was like, okay, cool. And also, I went to the Dollar Tree because I had time, because when I walked in, they were like, oh, it's going to be an hour, which is fine. I'm fine waiting an hour for something. But I was like, I'm not driving home, even though it wasn't that far away. I was like, I'm not going to drive home for this Dollar Tree. Let's do shopping bag. I'm not going to drive home. I'm just going to wait in the car and watch some YouTube videos. So they said 45 minutes to an hour. And I was like, okay. Oh, wait. They get the Dollar Tree. So I waited, 45 minutes passes by, an hour passes by, and I'm like, all right, I'm just going to go in and see like about how long it is. And also because I was like, I could see inside, and I was like, it really doesn't look that busy. So let me just triple check that like they got me or something. I don't know. You ever get those feelings? Because I had one of those feelings. So what do I want to mark The Joint with? Maybe like an eye roll, because I don't really think I should have waited that long, because for a while there was no one in there. So I went in, and not any of these ones. And there was like basically no one in there, which before it was full. So I was like, okay, it made sense that there was like, a wait. And I was like, oh, hey, I was just, checking to see how long it was going to be. And she was like, what was your name? And I was like, oh, Andrea. And she's like, oh, can you scan your thing again? And I was like, I don't have one of those scanny things. And she's like, oh, okay. And it was just very like, I don't know, obvious that she didn't check me in the first time. And I was like, oh, she's like, oh, okay, no problem, I got it. And I was like, oh, well, how long is it gonna be? And she's like, not long at all. And then 2 seconds later, they called my name. And I was like, yeah, you didn't put me in before, but it was fine. I got in. But again, it was just kind of like a meh experience, especially because the last time it was just so much like, I feel like I got my money's worth and like left feeling amazing. This time I left feeling like okay. And then I left feeling okay. And what color do I use underneath that? I need this one. And then the next day I felt better. So the last time I left, I felt like, 98% better. This time I felt like 45% better. And then the next day I felt like, I don't know, like 95% better. So it was just like the little bit that I needed, but I don't know, it was just like very different than the first time I went. But again, I wouldn't have cared about waiting an hour. It was just like I waited an hour, and then obviously they didn't check me in. And then for working out, I think I'm going to use the little star icon, I think. Yeah, right? Yeah, I'm going to use the little star. And then I'm just going to use a workout sticker. I'm on like a 20-day streak or something. I don't know if it's actually 20 days. Maybe. I'm not sure. So, workout. I know I have stickers. Or maybe I didn't even bring them home because at that time I'm like, I'm not going to work out. So, nope, they're here. So we're just going to use one of the little workout stickers from the workout sheet, which has like a variety of things. It has like workout, cardio, strength, all the things. So let's go ahead and stick one of these on here. Then for dinner, we had a really yummy dinner. I've been cooking at home. My goal is 5 times a week, and then going out to eat one night and then getting takeout another night, which I usually reserve for the weekends. So this night I had asked Kitnish Jess, I think I asked her, let me see which label I want to use. Actually, I'm going to put in that I watched a movie. It was not a good movie in my opinion. I didn't like it, so let me put it down here. But we're going to use Movie Marquee because I have one. Let's see. What do I want to mark it with? I'm going to mark... What size did I make this? A little thing size. So I made Cubans. Kitnish Jess sent me this recipe. And I was like, let's do it. Nick loves Cubans. So it was in the crock pot. It's not like one of those easy like 5 ingredient meals, but it was so good, so tasty. And it made a ton, so we were able to kind of do stuff with the pulled pork for like later meals, which was nice for like lunches and stuff. So for doing, I have, what's it called? I have Instapot icons. I don't think I have any crock pots, so I need to do that. Somebody remind me. So I have like Instapot ones. I know I have my own Instapot one, but I don't have any other, I don't have any crock pots. I don't know if I have any crock pots by anybody now. So somebody remind me. I'm just going to use one of these little chef munchkins, I think. Or no, that's too big. Let's just use a fork and knife icon. But anyways, it was good. I have noticed like when I'm using the crock pot, we don't like too many of those like couple ingredient meals. But if you have any that you're like, this is a banger, let me know. The only ones that we like that are like 3 ingredients or like 5 ingredients or less is the Mississippi chicken, which is chicken breast, or you could use thighs, peppercini on top, and then you do, I think, cheese on top of that, right? Yeah, I actually don't remember if I bought the cheese. We're gonna make it this week. And then we also like the one from Kane that's like pork chops, and it has cream of mushroom and cream of chicken soup with it, and that you just put in the crock pot. Those are the only 2 that we've liked. I've tried so many that are like 5 ingredients or less, and I just feel like they all taste the same. But let me know in the comments down below if you have any that you like really love that are easy or less ingredients, or just not, because if there are even a lot of ingredients, I don't really care. As long as it tastes good, you know, putting the work in is not a thing. And then I'm going to put in that I just cuddled Lila this night. So let me go into my Lila category. Let's see. Let's use the Princess Cuddles from Carly Plans. It's a custom. She is such a little princess. She's a good girl. And then we watched Prom, which is a movie on Netflix. I thought it'd be really funny, but like, I don't know. I just didn't like it. I don't know if it's just not my humor, or like, also I was just like, I don't know. It just, there was so much singing, and I like musicals sometimes, but I don't know. And even Nick was like, this is the most boring movie ever. I have a Netflix sticker. I can use that. But yeah, I didn't like Prom. I don't even think we fully finished it because we got to the part where like she was supposed to go to prom, and then like we paused it because we're like, oh, how long is left? And it's like not even halfway through the movie. And I was like, I don't know about this, but we watched the majority of it, and then I ripped this again. And then I was like, yeah, I think I'm done with this. So Prom. If you watch the whole thing and it ends up being great, let me know. The other one that I watched that was like, all right, was Senior Year. That was on Netflix as well. But I wanted to get through some of my what is it called? Your list or whatever, before I started watching Umbrella Academy, but there's just too much. So then on Tuesday, I also had Starbucks again. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that in with a little thing, of course. Realistically, should have saved this one to put here. Used actually I didn't even pull out any like other ones. It's fine. Let's just use the little cup because I get a chai and they come in cups anyways. An iced chai. And then for the Starbucks, I'm just going to use a black script for this one because that was the only one on the script sheet. Let me see what I have. Here's one. And this is from the Starbucks sheet that is in the shop. These are only available in black currently, but I do plan to stock them in all of the foils. I have them ordered, so they will probably be in within a month or two, which which is very exciting. And then I went to work with Bennett this day. We do have like a nanny who helps with the kids, but she called out, or it was off just in the morning. I don't remember, but I was like, I'm going to take Bennett to work. So normally while I work, he'll play Switch or something. And then I was like, all right, we're going to go out to lunch. And I was just going to take him to somewhere in the Domain, which is like kind of close. Do I not have the Dymo label printer? Let me try this one. Do I have work with B or did I just do with Bennett? I don't know. I'll figure it out. So I was like, all right, we're just going to go somewhere close and easy. But I got finished with my, like, what I wanted to do pretty early and pretty fast. I think actually, yeah, is this right? I was checking the date. Let's see. Let's do this. And then I think I have let's do the work in, I mean, I'll remember that I went with Bennett because we went to Dave & Buster's after, which was really fun. So Bennett hasn't been to Dave & Buster's since he was like a wee tot. Little, pre-pandemic. So, and Bennett loves video games, like loves. So I thought it would be like the perfect time to take him to Dave & Buster's. It was so dead. I mean, granted, it was Tuesday at like 11. So, I mean, I don't know any people that are like hanging out at Dave & Buster's that early, but we were, and it was super fun. So I don't know if I have any like, I guess I need like a video game type controller of sorts. Let's see what I have in the gray, because I think this is the newest one. But it was super fun. I'll use the Xbox controller. It's not even close, but it works. Had a lot of fun, ate lunch. He had macaroni and cheese, and I had a salad. Dave & Buster's. Very fun little date day with Bennett. And then I came home, and then I don't remember what we had for dinner this night. We've been having, I don't know, just like such good dinners. And especially with the crock pot, like I'm an Instapot lover. I don't know how I want to put this in. Did I watch it? I watched another movie this week, which was also like god awful horrible. Okay. Let's do this one here because we finished, I'm gonna put this one here, or I don't know. Let's do this one here. I need to bring home, this is like crooked. Kirsten, if you're watching this, I need multicolor movie marquees. I don't know where I put mine, but I need them. So, yeah. All right, let's just stick that there. It's sticky. Then, what was I going to do? Worked out, and then it just cuddled girly. So, let's do workout. Another one of these. And then for cuddling girly, I'm just going to use a little thing. Feel like that's like another default item. Is like, oh, what did I do today? I cuddled girly at some point. So for working out, I'm just going to use the little heart icon from here. And then I'm going to grab a workout script. Let's see. I need to pull these more up to the front. Workout. I'm putting workout in every day because I am proud of it. I could just put it in the sidebar, but it's going to replace my Starbucks. Even though I'm probably still going to have Starbucks like twice a week. I didn't do it for a while. Well, a while for me is like a week. But I just think sometimes I need it. So working out, cuddling girly. We have plenty of stickers to pick from that. Let's see. Let's do one of these. Because she's barely this small anymore. This little munchkin for that. Yeah, she's not that little anymore, which is just so sad, but so exciting because she's literally just the sweetest little angel. Playtime with Lila Cuddles from Plana Hannah. So cutie. And then afterwards, we watched The Dark Crystal. We finally finished it. We started it in, I believe, 2020. I wish I had some Dark Crystal doodles. I'll use another Netflix one. We started it in 2020. And let's put this in first. And Nick never like wanted to finish it. I don't know. I think he was kind of bored because it's not like his thing. But I mean, I kept telling him like, if you don't want to watch it, just let me finish it by myself because I want to watch it. Because Dark Crystal is one of my faves. And then it's on my list. So we were like, all right, it's on my list. Let's do it. So we finally finished it this day, which it was amazing and beautiful. And it's just so good. If you like anything fantasy, like a quest type situation, it has a lot of like underlying themes. It's a lot more than it looks, if that makes sense. And oh God, Hannah just sent me a picture of beans. And she knows I hate beans. I hate the beans. Then on Wednesday, I had Starbucks again. But yeah, I would definitely recommend it if you're into like fantasy at all. It's just so good. And I feel like the Jim Henson Company is just honestly top notch. So I had Starbucks again. Is anyone surprised? Because I am not. So I'm going to dip into this sheet. I pulled out one extra matte bronze mini icons, which are in the shop if you want to pick them up. There are Champagne Lights, Lavender Hollow, Matte Bronze, and then some black and sparkly hollow, I believe, options in the like limited edition listing, which are great to supplement your foil bundles because those are like the most popular like special foils, but like they're very used. So Starbucks, and then I did work out. This one was long, so I'm going to put it in a little thing. My goal is to do between 30 minutes and an hour a day. I actually think there's a Peloton sticker in here. Yes, that's my goal. 30 minutes and an hour a day. At least a couple of days a week, an hour, but just kind of working with what my body feels like at the time, you know, to see what I'm feeling that day. So I'm going to use a little workout sticker. I should move the Peloton over a little bit. I constantly hold the tweezers in my mouth, which is probably not like, you know, cute, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I need two pairs, so when one's in my mouth, I can like stick down with this one. That's better. Work out. And then after that, I went and got my nails did, which was so funny. I think I mentioned this in my other video, but I went in and they were like, what color do you want? And I was like, I want to do like purple with like an ombre glitter, but they didn't have like a glitter that I really liked too much. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do purple. I'm not trying to like figure anything out right now. I just honestly don't care that much about my nails. So for my nails, I think I'm going to use, let's see, a little nail polish sticker. So I think I'm hard of hearing. Honestly, I think I'm getting old. I can barely understand Nick. I don't know if I have like a nails sticker. Nails done. I do. Let me grab this one from Carly Plans because it's bigger and I can cut it. So basically, I can't hear anything. Like whenever Bennett talks to me, sometimes I have to repeat myself like 60 times and I like close my eyes because you know, like sometimes you like feel like if you block one of your senses, the other ones will work better. So anyways, the person who was doing my nails had a mask on, and that's another thing. Through the pandemic, I've not been able to hear anybody. So I just like hope that whenever I say yes to everything, that I'm not like signing up for anything like that I don't want to do. Just I was having a yes day, basically. That's it. I couldn't understand what they were saying through the mask because I can't hear because I'm 100 years old. And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. They were like, do you want to do this? And I was like, sure. And they were like, how about we add this? And I was like, I don't know what it is, but sure, we'll go for it. And they turned out so beautiful. So I think every time I go in, I'm just going to go to that person in particular and be like, you can do my nails. You do whatever you want. You know what the trends are. I don't. And we'll rock and roll. So this day I watched Miss Marvel, and basically Nick wanted to watch it And I was like, yeah, I'll sit on my phone. And he was like, I will play with your hair, which is basically like, I will do anything. That's like a childhood thing for me where like I think it was my mom mostly and my like grandparents would like, they'd twirl my hair like while I watched TV or something, and it would just like be a soothing moment. So Nick does it now, and literally like I'll watch anything. So I didn't watch it, I was on my phone, but Miss Marvel was on. And then I also wanted to mark in here that I think I'm going to do this one in the movie marquee because I could really care less about the other movie. I don't know which was worse, Prom or the other one, but actually, I don't know. I think Prom was worse. I honestly don't know. Y'all have to let me know if you watch both, which one you like better, but we'll talk about that when it comes. So, this day, I also watched Welcome to Plathville, which does not, for any reason, need this much, but I feel like if I did a little thing, it would just be like too little. Does that make sense? Or like, should I try spacing it out? Because I feel like this is going to also look very awkward. Let's try it. Let's try moving this. Welcome to Plathville, so good. It's just reality TV, basically. I haven't been watching 90 Day. I don't know if any of y'all have taken notice that it has not been in my planner. But I feel like this season is so boring. And I think that I'm mostly a before the 90 Day person. I feel like 90 Day is just so boring. It's so boring. There's been a couple good seasons, and then like regular 90 Day is just like whatever. I love before the 90 Day. I love Single Life. I love, eventually we will watch it. What's the other one called? The one that's like the like talk show version. Bears All. I like that too. I mean, that doesn't look horrible, so we're just gonna keep it like that. So for watching Plathville, I'm just gonna use this little laptop icon. And then I also do have a Plathville, it's Welcome to Plathville script. It's on Discovery Plus. Or definitely like watch a trailer maybe or something before you watch it, but it's been getting juicy. And then afterwards, we watched I think it's called like Into the Crystal or something, or Beyond the Crystal's Calling, something like that. Making of the Dark Crystal. So that was a lot of like, there was a lot more words to it, but even this is kind of like taking up a lot of space, but I think that looks really cute. It was amazing. And after I watched it, they said like, it is very like associated with the labyrinth. That doesn't have anything to do with it, but they said the labyrinth a bunch of times, and every time I was like, and Nick was like the L word, and I was like, yes. But it was like, there was just one part where like, I think it was the people who wrote this, like the idea, like script to the Dark Crystal, the TV show, had like a labyrinth prequel or sequel ready, and they wanted to pitch that, but then they were like, oh no, we want a Dark Crystal TV show. And I was like, I just want something more from the labyrinth before I die, please. But it got me really excited that maybe one day it'll happen. But it's just crazy how much goes into the Dark Crystal. And I also felt like it was a very niche, like, show. Like, I don't think a lot of people who didn't watch Dark Crystal growing up probably watched it. So I feel like they just put so much into it, so much money, so much time, so much energy. And I just think that that is just something very special and beautiful, and there was just so much good information in that, and I was just like literally jaw dropped the whole time because it was just so good. So happy. I'm probably gonna watch it again within the next 5 years. Maybe I can get Bennett to watch it, but also the Dark Crystal, I probably wouldn't watch it with like young kids because it's kind of spook. So Thursday, I worked out in the morning, so I'm gonna use a fancy label. Do I want to use a fancy label? Nah, I'm gonna use a little thing. Yeah, I just love The Labyrinth and The Dark Crystal. If you can't tell. The Labyrinth is my favorite movie of all time. All time, all time, all time. What do I want to use for working out? I feel like I'm running out of things. Can use a little balloon because it's like, yay me, I worked out. But yeah, that's one of my favorites. Also really love Step Brothers. I don't know what else is my favorite movie. Another one I always forget about is Pride and Prejudice. Not the old one, but the newer one. I've probably watched that 1,000 times. Also, another one I always forget about that I've watched 1,000 times is New York Minute. There's something about that movie that's just like, I think it was like the time in life that it came out, and then like every Pixar movie, but mostly like WALL-E was one of my favorites because it always reminds me of me and Nick. Up is another good one, but I feel like for me, I'm all upped out because Bennett went through an Up stage where I feel like we watched Up multiple times a day and I cried multiple times a day. For packing, to go hang out with Kane, I'm going to use this little briefcase. So basically we decided that we wanted to do one day at the Domain, just so we can shop, eat, and chill. And then also he's never been to the Domain, and then we would head up to my house for 2 nights and chill there with the kids and stuff. So Thursday I packed for my little like night trip, which was super, super fun. And then I picked up Kane at the airport. So I think I'm going to use this maybe and just cut it shorter. But yeah, super excited that Kane was coming, of course. And we already have plans for when he's coming next. I also do want to make a trip to him. It's just obviously easier for him to come to me. So picking up at the airport, I'm going to use, let's see, do I have a little tan airplane or no? No, it's right here. Little airplane. I think I'm going to put the script in first to make sure it works. Look how many things I have on my hand. We're really doing it. I also feel like I've been doing these talk throughs, right? And I just feel like I'm like so boring. Oh, I broke that one too. I just feel like I have so much force. And these are like so delicately cut. Pick up, Kane. All these little like ridges. All right, here we go. These nails are doing me no favors, y'all. Oh my gosh. Does anybody else ever have this happen to them? I know I can make this work. All right, focus. Got it. Sure. Whatever. Let's get it down. Pick up Kane at the airport. Perfection. And then underneath that, we went to the Domain. Let's see. This is what I'm working with here still. So let's see what I want to do. Let's do this one here for being at the Domain, right? And then for dinner, I'll use pattern label. And then I got Starbucks while we walked around. I wasn't planning on getting Starbucks this day, but I had a really bad headache. And I think I was just also hungry, so we got Starbucks. So for Starbucks, I'm just going to use the little coffee cup from the mini sheet here. And then for being at the Domain, I think I'm going to use... Oh, I can use the Friends one in a different color. Domain with Kane. And then for Starbucks, I just got a tall to get rid of my obnoxious headache, which headaches are always fun. I totally forgot to bring Tylenol too, so Starbucks. And then for dinner, we got Doc B's. So for that, I think I'm going to use, I got a steak. I love their steak. Oh, it's so good. Food. They have like a chimichurri steak, and I love their chimichurri. I feel like I've had chimichurri at a lot of different places, but theirs is like by far my favorite. It's very like sour, tart, and just delicious. So we have that. And then I have my little Doc B's script. And then we got chocolate cake to go, which also their chocolate cake is like next level. And I ate the whole thing and definitely had regrets about it, but also not, because it was so fresh and delicious. So this evening we did watch Dear Evan Hansen. And I remember everybody talking about it and being like, it's so, Dear Evan Hansen is so great and like such a good musical, like, theater, Broadway, you know. And then I watched it and I was like, this movie's horrible. Like, it's just, like, I don't know. I was also kind of just annoyed at the thing. Like, I don't know. I feel like anytime in a movie where the main character is also kind of, not the villain, but, because I, like, get it, but also, like, he just made a lot of really bad choices that were super selfish and kind of weird. So, do I have, like, a TV? We'll do the popcorn. I don't know. I just didn't like it. And then I texted Jessica because I'm pretty sure I'd seen that Jessica liked it. And she was like, no, the movie is awful. She's like, I'm so sorry that you went through that. I'm assuming that if you saw it on Broadway, it would be better. So I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. But, like, it was not a vibe, the movie. And me and Kane were just like, what are we watching? It was just, I don't know. We just kept being like, why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? Why is he doing that? What is happening? So let's see if we have some chocolate cake. It was just like a spiral of, like, really bad choices. I had a chocolate cake sticker. Do I not have a chocolate cake sticker? I thought I did. Oh, there's one on here. We can use this one. I thought I had another one, though. I thought there's one from Mark, but I guess not. So let's do this one. This is from Paper and Milk. It's on, like, the old paper, so I'm not sure if they have it in shop anymore, but that was, like, the highlight, was the cake in bed. So Kane has his cake, I have my cake, and it was just like, oh, cake time. This one I cut, the cut lines I did separate, because that's just what I do in a rush in bed. We watched that. Done with that script sheet. On to Friday. So on Friday, we had Bakery Lorraine in the morning, which is so yummy. We were going to get smoothies from Juice Land, but I was very hungry because I woke up very early. I purposely was like, and I did this also in Miami, where I was like, I'm setting my alarms off. I'm not going to wake up early. And then at 6:30, I wake up and am like ready to start my day. That's just obnoxious. So we got Bakery Lorraine for a breakfast, and I do have breakfast stickers. It's super good. I used to get it all the time. And I got eggs, and they were lish. So let's put this in here. And then I have a little Bakery Lorraine script here. Super cute. And then we walked around. So basically I was like, I am not getting on the Peloton today, so I need to do something. So we walked like 3.5 miles around the Domain, like all the sides of the Domain, even the side that no one goes to. So we walked. I'm just going to use a little heart icon for that. So we just went on a really long walk. And it was nice because it was like warm out, but it wasn't like super hot. But then if you've ever been to the Domain in Austin for some reason, you live here, you've been here. We went to the one side. I don't even know what they call it over there, but it's where iPick is. And we walked back like where like Macy's is and Shake Shack. And it's just like a flat like concrete, and like the sun's just blazing on you, and that's when it started to get a little sweaty. So we did like stop at Starbucks and I got a water, and Kane got like a drink, but I was just like, oh my goodness, that one long stretch of like the beating sun, I was like, oof. Then afterwards, which I don't know, it's not really something I should have put this. The walk was a lot longer of a situation. Let's do it. Okay, hold on. I changed my mind because this makes no sense. All right, so we're going to take the walk up. We're going to take this off. This is an Undo, if you haven't ever heard of it. It is the greatest gift to planners, and probably just like, it's a great household item to like take stickers off of stuff. So I'm just going to give it a little this and take this up as well. Because I feel like my walk was like, it was like an hour, I think. So we're going to put walk in with the like bigger box, I think kind of makes more sense. It's a lot of that color there though. Let's do the dark gray for the walk. And then I'll find something for the walk. I'm thinking like maybe I have shoes or something, like sneakers for that, or workout maybe. Ooh. I'm a hot mess all the time. These are cute little stretching munchkins. I feel like I could use those sometime too. Let's use the sneakers. I think I have this, or wait, did I do sneakers in like gray? Yes, I did. This is like a real mess with 12 stickers on my hands. So let's use the like lightest one, which is probably the same on the doodle sheet. So I don't know why I pulled this out. Let's do that with the walk script. Okay. I'm going to also hold this for now because I don't need that. Then I was like, I forgot sunglasses. I'm going to be walking around all day. I need to get a pair. So we went to Nordstrom. And I need like a pair of sunglasses like that are kind of like tossable. Like you can like throw them around, throw them in a bag, throw them in a car, take them to the pool. Like, you know, whatever sunglasses. So I went to Nordstrom and I was looking around. And they had, I don't remember ever how to pronounce the brand. It's... It's like Quay, but it's not pronounced Quay. It's pronounced, I cannot think how to pronounce this. Useless shopping bag. I don't know. Key? It's pronounced Key. It's Key. So we went to Nordstrom and there was literally no one at the sunglasses area. We waited a while and we were like, yeah. So I was like, oh, there's a key store, like an actual key store, like right down there. So I was going to get 2 pairs of sunglasses. I found 2 that I really liked that were kind of like fun and different. And I was like, I'll be set for a while, right? So no one was there to help us. We like looked around for a while. No one was there. So I was like, all right, let's just go over to the key store. So we went over there and they were having buy one, get one. Like, was it not made? So basically I got both pairs for the price of 1 pair. And I was like, well, it kind of worked out that we just walked over here. So it was like a sign at that point, basically. Then we went up to Louis because Kane and I both love us some Louis. So for that, I think I'm just going to use like the little shopping bag stickers. I did not buy anything. They did give me these like cute miniature bags though. They look like the Louis bags, but they're like this big for the boys because they're so cute. So let's go ahead and put that in. And then afterwards, so I don't remember when it was. I think it was by Key. They have this place called Stud and it's an ear piercing place. And I was like, Kane, we should get our ears pierced. Kind of joking, but also kind of not. Yeah, kind of joking, kind of not. And he was like, yeah, let's do it. And I was like, wait, for real though? Not any day before this had I been like, I should get my ears pierced. My ears are pierced. Get another hole. I was never like, yeah, let's get another hole in my ear. But, you know, when in Rome, I'm going to use this. I was like, okay, so basically they didn't have any appointments online. So, and they weren't opening yet, right? So we waited till they were open and walked in and they said that they were booked for the whole day, which is honestly wild. I did not think like an ear piercing place would be like fully booked. But I was like, oh, okay, no problem. And I was like ready to give up. And then Kane went on his phone and he's like, wait, they have it on South Congress. How far away is that? And I was like, you know what? South Congress actually sounds like a fun time. So let's go and do it. So we drove down to South Congress, which isn't that far from the Domain, actually. For some reason, I thought it was farther, but it's like 15 minutes. Maybe 17, depending on where you're parking. We parked in the Hop Dotty parking lot, which I think is like newer, because I don't remember it being there like whenever I lived closer to South Congress. But it was cool because I had also never had this happen to me. Maybe this is like a common thing. Are those... No, okay. They have this parking garage where basically you register and then every time you park there, it automatically reads like your license plate, I'm assuming. And like you don't ever have to do anything ever again, which I just think is kind of cool. And I was like, how is it going to know that we left? And literally as soon as we like pulled out of the parking garage, it sent me a text and it was like, thank you for visiting. Your charges went through. And I was like, why isn't it always like that everywhere? It just makes so much sense. So parked there, and then we got appointments at this location of Stud on our phones, and we drove down there, made it just in time, which was perfect. I don't really know like what to use for this. Maybe just like heart eyes, because it was fun. So, and also I love spontaneous things. I'm very like, a lot of my tattoos I've gotten like very last minute. I just don't care about anything. I just know that it's just all whatever. So I was like, all right, I'm going to get my ears pierced. I got my ears pierced, like a second lobe piercing, and I already have plans to get 4 more, like 2 in each ear, because I want like a little like 4. So basically, I'm going to draw you my ear. Hold on. Let me get a piece of paper. Basically, this is my ear, right? Something like that, right? And here's, you know, my ear, and this is where it's connected to my face. So my ear, my first piercing was like upper, it's probably even higher than that. It's annoying. So I feel like I want one here. I got one here, and then I want one here. Because I feel like the space in between here is just so big, and this is like kind of higher up. This isn't giving you like a really good like picture of what my ear looks like. But if you can imagine, there's just like, this is just the first piercing I ever got is just way too stinking high that I was just going to get another one here. But I think I want to get one here to get like a full situation. I don't want to do any cartilage piercings because I've had my cartilage pierced, and it always got infected whenever I got them pierced. So I'm just done with that life. But the lobe, it's cute. It actually didn't hurt, which was bizarre. Like, I feel like maybe because they didn't use a gun, I feel like it didn't hurt then. It didn't hurt after. It never hurt at all. It never was sore. It never like felt warm. But they used like a needle and like stick it in. I don't know. But got our ears pierced. Kane got 2 piercings in one ear, and then he wants to go back and get another one. Which they'd only do 2, which also let me know, is that like a thing other than just this place, like not getting more than 2 ear piercings in one sitting? Because I thought that was interesting. I was only going to get 2, but Kane was going to get 3. So anyways, we went to Stud. That was really fun. And then since we were right there, we were like, all right, let's get lunch here. We got Hop Dotty, which Kane has never had before, which I was like, oh my goodness. Hop Dotty's so good. I'm actually having Hop Dotty for dinner tonight. I just feel like it's quality ingredients, and you can get their burgers. You can get them in a lettuce wrap, which is what I got this day. And I get Good Night, Good Cause, which is, I actually don't know what's on it, but it's good. I think it has like bacon and barbecue sauce and like maybe onions. I don't know. Probably onions, because if burgers have onions on it, it's just not for me. But let me see what I have here. SPC door. Okay. So anyways, they also do burger bowls, which are basically like a salad with a burger on top. I know other places do this too. It's not like a new like thought, but I just think because of I feel like the burgers that they do have and like the flavor combos they have are so good that a burger bowl just sounds delicious. I'm getting the Good Night, Good Cause as a burger bowl today, and I'm very excited to see how it goes because just another option. So we went to Hop Dotty, and Kane loved it. He said it was his favorite thing that he ate. Though, to be fair, well, one, Kane kind of short minute. Kane came last minute, sort of. And I would have like probably made reservations at like some of my favorite places to eat, but also in that Kane is not as, I mean, I don't even think I'm like that adventurous of an eater, but Kane is like even lesser of an adventurous eater. I'll try anything once though. And sometimes I'll even try things like, this is not what I wanted to do. Oh goodness. We'll just put them out of order. So Kane's less of an adventurous eater than me then. So I think that these places that I picked this time, like Doc B's, Bakery Lorraine, Hop Dotty, I think that they were all like good choices and still good stuff though. But like, I was like, oh, I'd take him to Uchiko, and I was like, I don't know if Kane will eat Uchiko, but I'm sure he'd try it. So there's that, but I would take him to Jeffrey's. Jeffrey's is a really good steak place, and he would love that. Let's see. Then we went to Target per Kane's request, which I always get in trouble at Target. Always things there. I don't think I have Target run on here, do I? I keep forgetting to check these. They're just so pretty. I'm definitely going to save them, though, because you never know when you're going to need those. So Target run with Kane. First time going to Target together. Actually, just kidding. No, I think we went to Target in Hawaii together. Then Saturday, we had snooze for breakfast. Nick really wanted... Oh, wait. Is that it? No, just kidding. There's more down here. I was like, that's not all. Then we just hung out with the kids. And the kids got to meet Kane. They love him so much. So let's just put this in. Do I want to do this or Jack Allen, I have a sticker for, and TV and reels. They're all kind of small things. So let's do hang out with kids bigger. Let's even do a half box. Sure. Let's do the half box. And then we'll do... So hang out with the kids, and then, did I pull this one off for this? We all went, the grown-ups, me, Kane, and Nick went out to dinner. I wanted to do at least one thing with all three of us. Let's put this in. Okay. I don't know if you noticed, also, these have matte bronze bougies on them. Hold on, I'm going to let my camera cool down. But these have matte bronze bougie because I ran out. I swear my camera is so high maintenance sometimes. Like, I need to cool down. I'm too tired. Chill. Okay, so hung out with the kids. So for that, I'm just going to use... what am I going to use, actually? Let's use one of these, like, little fam bears. I like the neutrals with the browns and such. Now let's grab, like, a little fam sticker, fam time of such. I have one from Carly Plans in black. Actually, I might have had one. I'll choose this. Okay, family time. And then underneath that, we went to Jack Allen. So for that, I'm going to use... anything in here I want to use? Not really. Okay, let's just use another star. For that, then I have a Jack Allen script in here. I've mentioned this before, I think, that I have a grudge with Jack Allen because they got rid of my favorite sandwich, but they're still delicious and their soups are bomb. So Jack Allen, and then also we just spent the evening watching Netflix shows and reels and such. Just chilling, relaxing, because I feel like we had a long day. We had our walk and went everywhere, and we were tired. Then Saturday, we, like I was saying before, and then I realized I missed everything. We went to Snooze in the morning. Nick really wanted to go, and I feel like it's like a good breakfast place that has like basically everything. So for this, I'm going to pull out another one of those breakfast stickers. The weird thing to this time, though, is I feel like Snooze's quality is always, like... I'll use a pancake, actually, for this one. I didn't get pancakes, so the boys did. I feel like their quality is always, like, pretty consistent, but this time my hash browns were so weird, which is bizarre. So, for Snooze, I do have a Snooze sticker. They do have snoozes. They have Snooze in other places. The first... I was gonna say the first time we had Hop Dotty was in Denver, but we also had Snooze in Denver. There's like it's like at the train station, like Amtrak, I believe. There's like a hotel connected to it. It's called what was the Archer or the something, the A something. But they have a Snooze in that like little area, and you can actually have Snooze like as room service, which is the bomb. But yeah, it's always usually pretty consistent. I think they also have one in the Denver airport now. Is Snooze a Denver, like, restaurant? I don't know. I thought it was Austin, but now I'm not convinced. So we went to Snooze, and then we just all hung out. I worked on a reel. It was the one from Miami that I've been working on literally forever. Instagram has this thing, and apparently like it's a TikTok, like they stole it from TikTok, where like you can do the templates, which I was like, oh, this is getting my life so easy. So I found a template for one I wanted to do, and then every time I would load in the clips, it would just like do spinning wheel of death and not work. And I was like, I don't understand this. It's really frustrating me. So I ended up just putting everything on my, what's it called? Putting everything on my computer because I was over it, and just edited it on my computer because I just can't, I don't know. It wasn't working. And it wasn't a me thing. I tried it like 100 times. I also tried individually placing the clips instead of bulk placing them, and then I was like gonna go in and individually add every clip, and then I was like, I could just do that on my computer. I think I'm gonna use With My Love for this one because it's with my loves. Hung out with the fam. But I ended up just editing it on my computer because I was like, I want to get this done because it's gonna be really cute. And like for me, the reels on like my Life with Dra Instagram are just mostly like to look back on and like LOL, or like look back on and be like the memories. But I want to do more of those like small clip ones because those are really fun to kind of like have like a little like tidbit per like thing that we did, or like just things we saw. So we just hung out, and then for lunch we got food to go. So we got District 6, which I am obsessed with. I just think it's so yummy. They have this salad. It's like a pretty basic salad, but I just feel like the ingredients that they use and their ranch is just so good. So I got that. I've been in a really big salad mood, which, you want to hear something really sad? The Zoe's that we used to go to in Round Rock, if you're from or in Austin, closed. Why? I don't know. Is bizarre. So I probably won't get my salad basically ever again because I don't know where there's another Zoe's. I know there are other ones, like there is one in the Arboretum. Actually, I don't know besides the Arboretum if there is one anywhere. But like, I wonder if that one closed too, because I can't see that one being more popular than the Round Rock one. But I just think that's bizarre and just random. It closed. So not gonna get my salad anytime soon. That was a salad that I was like obsessed with whenever I was pregnant with Lila. It was so good. But yeah, so now I have to find other places to get salads because those are my favorite things in the whole world. Then I put in that I was super, super tired this evening. I feel like I just had like a long everything. So I'm going to put that in with a little mask. And then is there a tired AF on here? Yes, there is. Love these scripts. They're so cute and simple. Tired AF, and then we got Chinese to go. We were going to get from somewhere else, but then I was like, oh, well, I was like reading more options to Kane, and he's like, actually, Chinese sounds good. So we got from my favorite Chinese food place. I'm going to use a little bow because it's my favorite. Fortune Garden. I don't remember what I get is called. Like Nick knows because it's basically the only thing I get. There's so many good things though, because I tried Kane's. I always try whatever my in-laws get because they usually get different things. And Nick always gets this, like, it's like a bowl with like rice and an egg and meat, and like he puts it in a big bowl and mixes it up. But what I get is like chicken. There's like no breading on it, and then it's like a lemongrass jalapeno something. It's like spicy, and then has jalapeno and a ton of onions in it. And it is so good. Like the amount of onions, they must use like a whole onion in the plate, if not more. And it's delicious. I would even ask for extra onions. That's just how much I love it. So there's that. And then Kane was like, or no, I don't remember what Kane was doing, but I was like, I need to get on this Peloton. So I did. So I'm going to put that in. And then also, then Kane was like, well, we have to get up. We didn't have to really get up early, but he's like, I'm pooped. So he went to bed. And then I was like, all right, well, if Kane is occupied, I am going to go film some because I had so much stuff that I needed to film and get done. So for working out, I think I'm going to use, does this have another Peloton one? No. Let's go into the workout section. I'm just gonna grab one of these Peloton stickers, the classic ones. I like the amount. There's like red in this spread too, like red, cute in there. And then, actually, is there a workout sticker? Yeah, there is. Let's use that. I always just forget to look over here. Does anybody else get like that with their foil bundles? You forget to look for like what scripts and icons, because I always do that. So workout, and then I filmed. So for filming, I think I'm going to use, I think there's like a YouTube button or something in here, right? The gray maybe. Yeah, let's use the gray YouTube button. I think I filmed new release video. I filmed my big kahuna for my wax channel. And I don't remember what else I filmed, but I was like in a filming mood, so I did. And then on Sunday, Kane left this day. So first thing, I remembered really late on Saturday that I had gotten Kane a birthday cake that we were gonna do Saturday evening, and I totally forgot. So we just did that in the morning. So let's grab a birthday cake sticker. Oh, wait. This is my sign of love. It's the That Bee cake. Perfection. I used that for my birthday, I think, and Kirsten's birthday. Kane's cake. Bennett actually picked it out. Bennett loves Kane. It's like a watermelon cake from H-E-B. And then we went to H-E-B recently and he saw it and he was like, it's Kane's favorite cake. Then I took Kane to the airport, which is always not fun when you're leaving your friends. So for that, I'm just going to use a little doodle from the color of the week. So handy to have for driving to the airport. And then my in-laws are they actually sold their house and are living in an RV with all of their kids, just living their best life. So they are in the area and they're actually staying at my in-laws because that's their parents. Which we haven't seen them since pre-pandemic, which is wild. So I wanted to make sure that the house was cleaned up since we were going to have people over. Not that it wasn't clean prior, obviously, because Kane was there, but my house is never really that dirty. It's mostly just toys, but so for this, I'm going to use, is there a clean on here? I feel like there's got to be, right? Cleaning time. These are so cute. I don't know why, but they just make me happy every time I look at them. I think I'm going to, all new foil bundles I order, I think I'm going to have these scripts because they're so cute. But I do have quite a few without that haven't been released. Not too many. Yeah, there's quite a few actually that haven't been released yet that have the old scripts, but they're still great. And then my in-laws came over, and also my sister-in-law and her family came over. They were over basically all day. So for that, I think I'm just going to use a big old half box. My kids were so happy. They had like little companions. And they all played so well together. Some of their kids are also like older. Whenever I started dating Nick, they only had 3 kids, I think. And now they have 8. But one like wasn't there because she lives in Tennessee. And has a job, so she couldn't just like take off the entire time. So yeah, it was fun. The day went really fast. So for them coming over, I think I'm going to use, I don't know actually what I want to use. Let's see what I got. Let's use a little heart in there. And then put in that they came over. And then for dinner, we ordered for lunch and dinner, we both ordered both of them out. So I run out of food stickers. So I'm just going to use a heart and a star. So for lunch, we ordered tarka, which was delicious. It is Indian, and one of my new faves. I was always afraid to eat it because I've told this story a couple times. 2 times I've gotten tikka masala, and I like have, I mean, TMI, but also it's part of the story. I have projectile vomited like hardcore and then been down for like a day. So I assumed it was like, because it was 2 different times. It was like, oh, maybe I had food poisoning or something. It was just, I assumed that I am allergic to something in it. So I kind of always steer cleared from Indian, right? And then after I gave birth to Lila, I was like, you know what? If I throw up, it's fine. But I love the taste of Indian food. So I was like, I'm going to give it a go. And if I throw up, then I know there's something in it that it's just not agreeing with me. But if I don't, like, it's, you know, that's great. But I was fine if I was going to throw up, it would be fine. I was okay with it. I wasn't pregnant. I wasn't just had a baby. I could live if I threw up. So I tried it and I didn't throw up, and I was so happy about it. So I think it might have just been either like maybe I didn't store it properly, like when I got it, because I think I got it at like a farmer's market the one time, and I don't remember when I got it the other time, but I know it was twice. So I'm going to kind of blame it on myself, or maybe it was just like a bad batch from one of them, and then the other time was just coincidental. I don't know, but I'm just happy that I can eat it because it's so good. And then for dinner, we got Rudy's, which is barbecue. It's so funny because I would say Rudy's is my favorite. I think, so Salt Lick is another big one that I like. But the thing about Salt Lick is, and it's like where everybody wants to go when they come here, is I feel like their sides suck. Like, I feel like they could have done a lot better with the sides, but they're like, well, okay, so the one down south I don't even think has French fries. Their French fries are like okay, but their sides are just like so lackluster. But Rudy's is like literally a gas station, and they have them like everywhere, like around here. I think they have them in like other places than Texas, maybe even. I'm not totally sure. For some reason, I feel like that's true. But I feel like their barbecue is like good. Like, I think Salt Licks is better, but their sides are so banging that it's like, it's no competition. I'd rather eat Rudy's because I'm like, half of the experience is the sides, because they have like this cream corn that's literally life-changing. Like, everybody who's had it that likes cream corn thinks it's actually life-changing. Brie is vegan, and it's one of the things that she's like, oof, like she misses it. And they also have new potatoes, which are basically like potatoes, and they're like soaked in butter, which is like everything. And they also have like everything else they have is good too. So I don't know. I would rather get Rudy's. And also it's easier because Salt Lake's usually packed, especially on the weekend. So that, my friends, is everything. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit. Let me get all of my extras together so we can go through them. I just printed a bunch of extra films on this sheet, not to waste any. As far as the foil bundle goes, it looks like what I have left is this here that has some extra full boxes and some extra header overlays, this page with these headers, and then some date numbers, and then a ton of icons and scripts are left. That's what's left of the foil bundle. I'll probably just place this in with another one of the matte bronze, matte silver foil bundles because I have a feeling I'm going to be using these a lot. I brought home an extra 5, which normally I bring home 2, and then if I need more, I'll just pick them up, but I have a feeling those are going to sell out, so I just grabbed 5 of them. As far as other foil items, I used 2 bougie boxes from a matte bronze foil sheet along with some icons, 1 sticker from here for the movie marquee, and then also, I didn't actually use any of these, so I'm going to put all these back in my matte bronze album, and these are all available in the shop under the limited edition foil listing. I used the 1 box here, but I'll definitely put this one back in with my matte bronze extras. And then as for the stickers go, let me go ahead and show y'all what I have left. All that is left is going in my de-stash pile. So I usually do a de-stash like once a year of all of my extras and just send them to one person. So that, my friends, is everything for this week. I think it turned out super cute. I love the neutral vibes. I was really debating on if I wanted to add the color in because I did do the like a la carte colorful sheet, but honestly, I just love the way this looks, especially with the matte silver, matte bronze sheet. I just think that foil bundle is everything with this set, and it's gonna look so good with so many sets. Like if I would have had it whenever I did my labyrinth spread, which was back in April, I think that would be another kit that it would look really, really beautiful with. I honestly might reuse this set maybe for my 35th birthday and use it for like milestone birthdays. So I think this would look really pretty with this one. There's honestly so many different kits. Like it would look really pretty with this one too, in my opinion. This one would look really pretty with, because there is like a lot of the grays and the gold, like anything with gray and gold in it, it would look pretty with this one. This one, you could use it with this one. This one, there's just so many kits that it would look good with. I just literally can't. And I love every spread. This one would look really good because it has a lot of the grays and the browns. Don't even get me started, y'all. But that is everything. I hope y'all like this week's plan with me. I am very, very chatty. I will talk to y'all in my next one. Bye.